Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, Lucky Cat grows up into its big boy pants. We try and determine what a Blokees is, and can you build a Volkswagen Bug out of Lego? Today is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024, and this is episode 594 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that hasn't joined Kara yet because we're not artists. We're a podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy, aka Yakko, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Scott, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
Hello, everyone.
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
Hey, I pronounce it Kara since it's my daughter's name, so that's how I'm going to, pronounce it. But let's talk Transformers.
Yeah. I use the American pronunciation.
What? Wait, what? How is one American and one Canadian? I don't.
I mean, there's no U in it, so I don't know how you'd make that distinction. But whatever.
I don't know. Anyway, as always, when we start off the show, we always like to thank our Donatrions, who are the wonderful people that support our show through Patreon or PayPal. If you'd like to join them, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And it has all the links and everything you need to know to join. And you can get many benefits, including things like our Donatron exclusive show, We Like Big Bots, starring Daryl and Dr. Pants. And I, through a screen share before this, I know that new episodes are nearing completion.
I mean, they're being looked at.
They are further along than they were last week.
Yes.
Okay.
We Like Big Bots is a Daryl production.
A file folder has been created.
Nice.
It's slightly more than that.
And this is a show where you two go and talk about some larger bots in your collections and talk about all the different versions of that figure and just gush and stuff. So we have 12 episodes up there, 13. I have seen an image created for it. So it is getting closer.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
good one.
I get excited. I think Dr. Pants is the one who gushes.
Mm-hmm. I do. I
to the point where he has to change his Dr. Pants.
See, that's my secret, Daryl. When we film that, I'm not wearing pants.
You dog.
I mean, I probably am, but how many people out there are going to know?
You should put a stethoscope on your belt when you're at a convention. These are my Dr. Pants.
I feel like somebody's going to get the wrong idea if I do that.
Yeah, probably.
So
this is why I'm not allowed outside anymore.
Oh.
Anyway, We Like Big Bots. More episodes are coming very soon, TM. But if you want something more immediate, Empire of Rust is our live play RPG podcast hosted by editor Mike. And it is in the original IDW comic universe is where it's set. And the bonus uncut version of episode 117, Powerful Living Rocks, is available now for Donatrions. The regular edited version of that will be out Monday, June 17th at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. So check that out. And then if you are still looking for it, our Transformers #1 cover with art by EJ Sue is still available at transmissionspodcast.com/comic. You can pick it up at a much better price than you would find on eBay. So check that out. And also, finally, we have our 15% off code for toyhacks.com. The code for the month of June is DADBOTS because of Father's Day. And we all have dad bods.
Mm-hmm.
And this code can be used with your RoboPoints, but can't be used with any other discounts or promotions. But if you use that code, you will save 15% off. And Toy Hacks just has amazing stickers and other things to go with your figures and make them better. And I believe next week we're going to be having our giveaway for a $10 gift code. What?
For May?
Yeah, for May. But Charles since Charles is out, we don't trust ourselves to handle everything. So
Charles is the keeper of the list.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be doing the May drawing next week. So I think that is all of the important stuff out of the way. So let's talk some toys with some quick hits.
All right. And first up this week, we are going to talk about Lucky Cat, which has been misspelled in the TFW story as Lucky Car. So anyway, it's Lucky Cat. These guys have brought to the table a new Optimus Prime figure. I mean, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel on characters here. It is called their abbreviation for it here, or their naming convention they're going with is MPV or MVP. Sorry, a little dyslexia kicked in there for me for a second. MVP-01 Atlas, and it is in the DLX scale for Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. So this thing here is going to be 28 centimeters tall, or for you Neanderthal measurement people, that's 11 inches. There you go. This thing looks really good. And if you think you've heard the name Lucky Cat before, you have. They have made a bunch of legend scale stuff prior to this one. I actually bought the Lucky Cat Voltron they did, and it's really good. And they have a Devastator out there as well. These things both transform into, like, they separate and transform into squares, which is a thing, I guess. I don't know why they do that, but they do. This thing, however, does not transform into a square. It's fully transforming into a cab over transport truck. So yeah, it looks really good. It's Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, made by Lucky Cat.
I'm assuming the dirt look on there is intended.
I would think so.
I mean, it looks really realistic, but it also looks like it's just a dirty figure. So yeah,
it looks really nice. There is no pricing information as of yet, so we can't really talk about that. Oh, you found it. I was looking for it before the show, so I didn't find it.
TF Source has it up for pre-order for $159, and most other places seem to be hovering around the same place, about $150 or so.
Cool. All right, there you go. $160.
Not bad for what seems to be a very big bot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's got to be close to the masterpiece scale, right?
Well, whatever the DLX level is, so 11 inches tall for an Optimus Prime. I mean, yeah, that's closing in on masterpiece scale, I guess. Yeah,
I would say that's pretty close. Cool. And hey, no cat ears in truck mode.
It's true.
Coming from Lucky Cat. So moving on, we're going to talk about Blokees. I think it's Blokees because they look a little blocky, and they're small and they come to pieces. Or maybe they're Blokees because they're.
I think it's different. They're little dudes. I think it's Blokees.
Everybody, send your feedback. Send your feedback to Daryl at transmissions.com and
transmissionspodcast.com.
Transmissionspodcast.com. See, I can't do this bit.
Go to feedback at transmissionspodcast.com. How about that?
All right, fine. That works too. Anyway, this is, I believe, is this wave 2? Or no, this is wave 4.
More.
Holy crap. Wow. Okay, so wave 4. For those who don't know, these Blokees are basically blind bag little model kit guys. So they're fully colored, fully painted everything, but you assemble them together, like the head, the chest, the legs, the pelvis, and all that. And and it's random which character you get, and then there's one special character in each wave. In this one, I'm not sure if it is the Nemesis Prime or the Shockwave, But this wave includes Ultra Magnus, Nemesis Prime, Snarl in robot mode, Snarl in dinosaur mode, Tarn, Smokescreen, Scrapper. I think is that Hook?
I think it's Hook, yeah.
Okay. And Shockwave. These little guys are really cool. I've seen a couple of reviews of the first wave. They are really nicely detailed. They're fun little figures to put together and mess with. Oh, both of them are. The rare ones are Nemesis and Shockwave both. Shockwave is shown to come with a gun version of himself he can hold and a different version of his laser arm that is colored in rather than transparent. Oh, Shockwave is coming in both colors. Okay, there you go. And a replacement hand also for that. So there you go. There you go. These look really, really cool. If I find these, I'll definitely pick these up. I kind of also love that the Nemesis Prime, you can see in this picture here, he's got the red sword and also has like the giant forearm cannons. And that's very like Power of the Prime's Nemesis Prime, that Amazon exclusive one, because it came with the giant forearm cannons and the red sword. So they took inspiration from that. But these look really cool. If I ever see them, I'll pick them up, but I have not seen them around yet.
I just like the detail on them. I think they look good.
Yeah, for the size they are and everything, it's really nice. It's really cool.
If they're model kits, they're not intimidating at all.
No.
So
it takes a couple of minutes to just snap them together and be like, boop, boop, oh, look at this little guy I got. But
yeah,
much easier than the Flame Toys model kits.
All right, next up we have first look at what is likely to be some kids meal toys. Or I don't know if it's going to be. Oh, they're thinking maybe it's going to be a Burger King toy. So this is Bumblebee for Transformers 1, and Happy Meal toys or kids meal toys are very simple. This is extremely simple, but it looks like he's got a jetpack and it's got a little blue flame coming out, but maybe the arms move. That's probably about all of the articulation we're going to get from this thing. And it's a cheap kids meal toy. So
these make me sad.
Yeah, we had much better toys when we were kids. But anyway, that's what we got here.
All right. And next up, we are going to talk about Unique Toys and their R07 Dumber. Yeah, that's the name they gave this thing. It is Masterpiece Scale Rise of the Beast. This isn't Rise of the Beast. This is Revenge of the Fallen, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They call it Rise of the Beast in the story. So, whoever's writing the stories over at TFW 2005 is really getting stuff wrong here. Anyway, this isn't Rise of the Beast, right? No,
it's Revenge of the Fallen. Right? No.
Yeah, okay.
He's only been in one movie, so
yeah. Okay, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, so this is Revenge of the Fallen Mudflap, and they've got in toy colors now. And so we got prototype images of this thing here, and you can flip through it here. This is a, if I remember correctly, this was a Chevy Swift or something like that. I can't remember the actual car name, but it's a small little compact Chevrolet back from the mid 2000s. Or the maybe the early 2010s, I guess. I don't know what year it was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. This thing is a really good looking in its car mode. To be quite honest, it looks really good in its robot mode too. Taking out of the equation the fact that the character was stupid in the movie, but the toy itself is very accurate to its on-screen appearance. I think we talked about this when we saw the prototype images. So I'm going to hazard a guess that Skids is going to be called Dumb, and then we've got the Dumb and Dumber pair. So
that would almost make me want to buy them to have Dumb and Dumber Transformers. But
do you think they would make like a convention exclusive one that looks like the van from Dumb and Dumber, the dog van?
No, what they would do is they would make Skids be that powder blue color and Mudflap be the bright orange color of their tuxedos from the movie. That's clever, actually. I would buy that. I would buy the pair of those just for that.
That's funny. Yeah. This is, I remember when we talked about this the first time, the likelihood that we're actually going to see these two characters in the studio series line is like negligible, right? I never want to say never, but you know, the chances are very slim and impossible that we will see these things in the movie masterpiece line. So if you are collecting movie masterpiece, or if you're collecting studio series for the movie line, this might be what you're going to have to buy to get the completion of the the screen characters from that line in like a masterpiece scale. So anyway, there you go. This is Unique Toys R07 Dumber.
Yeah, I can't remember how he looked in the movie, but did his chest basically look like a face in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unique Toys is really, really good about their screen accuracy with these figures, and also very good with their engineering, where it's not painful. Like you would imagine all the movie figures to be just abhorrent to try and get from robot to vehicle mode, but they're actually really good about what they do. So, yeah. But no, this is pretty accurate.
There's a lot of really cool detail in the tires. I don't want to say they're rubber, but they definitely look like they could be. So I'm really impressed with this.
I believe almost all of their stuff that has tires is rubber.
Cool.
I only have the Challenger, which was their Last Night Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, and those tires are 100% rubber.
Cool. So. Right on.
Oh God, here we go. We got a first look at Lego Bumblebee. And it's just an image from what I assume is the box. And I'm just going to say, after the Lego Optimus Prime, I had high hopes. Because Lego Optimus Prime was really impressive looking. The only downside to him was he did not have knees. You could fix that if you're a Lego master builder. But I don't like how this looks. There's something wrong with it. It's way too top heavy. It doesn't even look like it's a Volkswagen, does it? I can't tell what this is. Does it transform?
It should transform. But yeah, the chest just does not look right. And maybe a proportion between the chest size and the head.
Maybe. And I mean, I'm going to be honest, after the whole like Optimus Prime and the way they built his face using pieces, having just what appears to be a single faceplate piece. Yeah, it's a sticker face. It's just a sticker, a piece with a sticker on it for the face. It doesn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look right. And the weird, like spindly looking fingers and the giant shoulders, this is not...
It still doesn't have knees.
It doesn't. You're right.
It's more obvious that it doesn't have knees.
Yeah, it's just, and like the leg piece is like, it's obvious looking at the sides. There's got to be some detail in there, but like they look like they're just straight pieces. It's just one solid piece for the whole leg. This looks like crap. I hate the way this looks. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hope this isn't real. I hope it's not real.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't seen more of an announcement since supposedly it's supposed to come out July 1st.
Oh, really?
And I mean, that's been the rumors, and I'm like, oh, hey, nice birthday present for me, but I'm not sure anymore.
I wonder. I'm gonna put on the tinfoil hat. I wonder if this was a controlled leak, and the reason there hasn't been an announcement yet is they wanted to see people's response to it before they announced it. And maybe we'll get a movie Sonic the Hedgehog thing where it gets retooled to look better, and it'll come out later than it was supposed to.
That's an awful lot of what ifs.
I I put on the tinfoil hat for it. I didn't listen. It's not a reasonable thought. It's just a thought. And this podcast seems like the perfect place to share my insane thoughts.
We're crazy people. I get it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're into Lego and you're collecting Lego Transformers, you're probably going to get this, but it looks so out of proportion. It does not look like Bumblebee to me, aside from the face.
I mean, if you couldn't get the VW license and that is why it looks weird, then choose a different character.
Why, honestly, of all the characters they probably could have done, why not do a Soundwave?
Right.
I feel like
the box characters first.
That's such an easy character. Why are you trying to do a round boy out of Legos? And also, there are not enough round Lego pieces in that kit. I know they make more. I know there's more round Lego pieces, but they did not implement them here.
I could just see a Soundwave with little Lego tapes. That would be amazing.
Yeah, why haven't we done that? Like, I mean, honestly, yeah, because you do Optimus Prime. The next logical step is either going to be Megatron or Bumblebee, because there's got to be like a chain link of characters that branches off. Like, once we do this character, then we have to do these two, and then I'm good. I'm sorry. We can move on. Unless anybody else has anything to say about this.
I'm just not into it, so I'm happily passing.
Yeah, well, you passed on the Prime too, right?
Yeah.
I would have gotten the Prime if it were cheaper. Yeah, if it were a bit cheaper, I would have gotten the Prime, but
I mean, the Prime was such a nice build. It was very satisfying.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's finish up with something from Dr. Wu, kind of a palate cleanser.
Woo!
Dr. Wu has showed the color prototype of their DW E36 Menace King, which is their Micromaster scale G1 Megatron, and some variants. So we see here a very, very good looking little Megatron here. And he actually does, if I can get to the picture, transform into a gun. A little teeny tiny gun. And he has all of the accessories that you would expect, the silencer and the stock. And then there's a purple version that they're calling their reformatting version.
That's cool.
And then there is a toy accurate version as well. So toy accurate is the E36X and the reformatting is the E36S. And I think these look great. I am a fan of these little Dr. Wu figures, and it looks fantastic.
It's just mind-blowing what they are able to pull off at such a small scale.
Yeah.
Because that's a good-looking gun mode.
Mm-hmm.
And a good-looking robot mode. Kudos to them.
We just need a picture of it being held by something.
Yeah.
I want to know what scale figure can I put this in the hand of? Because I feel like it's going to be too small to like put in Combiner Wars Devastator's hand.
Yeah, maybe a core class figure.
Like if there was a core class one, yeah, but this is like smaller than that.
You think it's that small?
Well, I mean, I've shown them off before, but I have the Soundwave right here.
Yeah, I know.
Same class.
I mean, a core class is very small, man.
Yeah. Here I have. This is the Masterpiece Frumble, and then the Soundwave.
Maybe okay. Maybe a Voyager could hold Megatron. Ooh, I wonder if it would work to put him in Starscream's hand, like the Studio Series 86 Starscream.
Maybe.
Because he does have opening and closing hands, so that might actually work.
Yeah, so anyway, these look great. These little figures are very affordable as well, so I would recommend it. If you haven't checked out any of these Dr. Wu Micromaster scale figures, they are fantastic.
But as co-host of We Like Big Bots, they're too damn small.
They're ready for your spinoff show.
What was it? Oh, we like tiny Transformers. We like tiny toys, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll get on and talk about the world's smallest Transformers all day. All right, well, that is all we got for our toy news this week. So let's move on to trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
Trips to the store is brought to you by our merch store on TeePublic. Go to transmissionspodcast.com/TeePublic and you can get Transmissions merch. We have a bunch of designs up there. I am wearing a shirt. I don't know if anyone else is. But you can get anything on TeePublic, and if you go through that link, we get a little affiliate credit. So check that out, and they have some great stuff up there. So let's start off this week. Daryl, you said you don't have anything, right?
I don't. And not for trying, but I couldn't find anything in this room to even show off again. So
all right.
There's nothing in this room to show off.
Well, I guess I will go then. I got comics. I made my monthly stop at the comic book store. I need to go more frequently. I'm just work from home and I don't like to leave. But I got Scarlet #1 we talked about last week. Cobra Commander #5. And then Void Rivals #9.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a variant for Void Rivals #9 because I thought this Springer was really nice. I'm not sure who did it. I haven't opened it yet.
Cool.
And then
gives me kind of Marvel G1 comic vibes.
Yeah, and just a very nice image.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got Transformers #8, and we will be talking about Transformers #9 in alt mode.
Mm.
And I have one more comic. Sent some stuff off to CGC recently. Daryl had a whole bunch of stuff, and I added a couple of mine. One of them has come back, and I've shown this off before, but it's super shiny. This is the Dynamic Forces Dreamwave Volume 2, #1, I believe. And this is a Bill, I can never pronounce his last name. Sienkiewicz. Yeah, art on here with Shockwave just pummeling Megatron. And when I picked this comic up at the show for like $10, and I just knew I was going to eventually get it slabbed with CGC, and came back with 9.8 and looks great. So
very nice. Very nice.
All right, Dr. Pants, what do you got?
Oh, I have so many things, guys. So many things. We'll start off with we'll start off here. So for anybody who hasn't gone through Toy Hacks, you really should, because you get some amazing stuff. Like, I got a sticker set for my Power of the Primes Nemesis Prime, and he looks really good and real shiny with the stickers on him. Cell shaded windows, new Decepticon logos, filling in the arms here.
Should have got some G2 Autobot symbols, put them upside down.
So it did come with that.
Oh, okay.
It actually came with Decepticon. It came with the G2 Autobot logos. It came with Unicron emblems.
Oh, nice.
And it came with Mech from Transformers Prime.
Okay, nice.
So you could go with just about anything, and it was cool. But it adds in a lot of silver, like it adds in the silver stripe across the belly. It fills in the grill with some silver. You can tell the legs are shiny, silver stripes on the elbows. One of my favorite things is on the doors, which are the feet. You got a caution about which way to pass it and everything. And I'll show this off because I actually like this. It gave options for the chest for the like Nemesis Orion packs. And normally he's got like more red chest, but they gave a sticker to cover it up. And now it's like this silver and black thing. And I kind of like the way it looks. Looks. Yeah. That sticker set, really, really cool. And I got another one because I had one figure that desperately needed it that I love, but it's another Nemesis. This is Nemesis Leo Prime. And the sticker set for him definitely adds in a lot of much needed color. He was very, very plain, but it adds in all kinds of stuff. Stripes on the arms right here, some color in the waist, some silver on the abs, and color inside the matrix chamber. Like actual nice. Teal and everything. And it really, really, like, I like this figure a lot. I like the Leo Prime, but I think this one actually looks even better. And with the stickers added, it really, really looks so much nicer with all that extra color.
You need that teal.
You need that teal. It really helps. Next up, I got lucky in a Target. Target was doing a weird sale where Voyagers were 20 and Leaders were 25. I got Voyager Bumblebee movie Shockwave. I was kind of iffy about this one till I saw it because he looks fantastic. Kind of a nice, like, not glossy finish. It's almost like a semi-gloss finish, and it just the painting on it and whatnot. There's nice little mechanical, like, coppery details all over and silver and a little bit of the scratching, which I'm okay with. The transformation's great. The transformation's almost exactly the same as the core class one. He just has better detail, and that's okay. And he came with a hose. He came with a hose.
Soft plastic or rubber.
It is nice. A nice rubber hose. Nice rubber hose. And yeah, a lot of people are complaining because he doesn't have a bicep swivel. He's got forearm swivel. That's fine. He can pull off enough good poses. I like the way he looks. I love me a Shockwave, so he was a good purchase. And then I did pick up a Leader, and I would not have picked this up if it wasn't on sale. I'm glad I got it. Glad I got it on sale. But I got Legacy United Tiger Hawk.
Cool.
Nice.
I absolutely loved Tiger Hawk as a kid. I do not have that toy anymore, and I, for the life of me, can't find one easily that's complete and in good condition. So I went with this for now until I can. And he's not bad. He's a half-decent replacement. I mean, there's no firing guns or wings or anything, and he doesn't have the cool hawk mask. But he still looks good. The transformation's really, really interesting, and the colors are just nice. Kind of like what they did with the Transmetal 2 Megatron. But he is a cool figure. And also, I did pick up the other Leader figure. I had this one on pre-order because I had to have this one. This is Legacy United Sandstorm, which he's good. He's a triple changer. He does both modes really well. He looks good. I love the fact that they gave him the toy face with the mouth plate because I actually prefer that to the show one. The cage is a little weird. Did he have a cage in the show? Was that a thing?
Nope.
No.
Okay. It just goes with the helicopter mode.
It gives him the roll bar for the Dune buggy.
For the Dune buggy, it gives him the roll cage for that, and then it hangs off him in the helicopter mode. And it is actual string. Like, it feels like it's actually like nylon string, which is kind of cool. But no, he's a lot of fun. My only complaint is I cannot seem to get the chest to tab in right in robot mode, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. It just doesn't want to feel. It doesn't feel like it stays there. But otherwise, he looks cool. He's a lot of fun. I got two more, and this one. I might seem like I'm betraying myself, but it's okay. I have a Legends class figure. I have Mod Fans Bless the Titan, which is a Legends scale fortress. But it comes with an adapter, so when you transform into head mode, it is compatible with the Titan class Fortress Maximus.
Cool.
Nice.
Now, of course, it is smaller than the one that actually comes with it, but it's not that bad, and the head mode is really, really cool. It also came with, as a pre-order bonus, you can kind of see it, because there's Fortress Maximus. Up there on his shoulder, it came with a satellite dish array that plugs into the shoulder, and it came with a gun for Fortress Maximus, like a full-sized rifle for him. And of course, it came with the little, sword and gun for him. And his chest does open, but there's nothing in there. There were no stickers or anything. Maybe Toy Axe will make a set for that. And he is also still a headmaster. He's got a teeny tiny little headmaster that is unpainted, but that's okay. That's okay. So
I don't even remember talking about this thing. When did this come out?
this past week, I think.
Really? Wow. It's
it's
slipped under the radar.
I'll tell you what, I didn't even know it was coming out until I was on Shozy's store looking for something, and it popped up on their page, and I'm like, oh, let me look at that. And when I saw that it was compatible with the Titan class Fortress Maximus, I said, yes, I want to get that, because it was
cool.
I think it retails for like 35, and I had enough points that I got it down to like 15. And cool. He's really, really nice, and he feels really solid. He's painted all over. The let's see if I can show off what the Fortress Maximus face looks like here. If I can get the clip into place. I mean, there's a Fortress Maximus face.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Nice.
It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. I really like it. It's the same company that did that roller, the transforming roller that works with the MP Scale Prime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
hopefully, the pricing is fairly good. Then I'm assuming.
Like I said, I think it was like 35, maybe 40 for this, and the pre-order bonus was the gun and the satellite dish. But I think like even still, and it came with extra hands, like extra expressive hands to swap out. So it's really cool. Really nice little figure. I got one more thing.
All right.
Because I will not end my time on here with a tiny bot. I will end it with a big bot. Magmatron.
Cool.
I got my Legacy United Magmatron, and I love him. I love him so damn much. I never had the original one because I think they released it here in the Dinobots line for Beast Machines or something. But I was never able to get one, and I always wanted one, so now I've got this. And he is pretty damn spectacular. The transformation is a lot of fun. He is still really posable in all of his modes. Very expressive with the face. He looks like the original, but he's so much bigger. Came with the blast effect parts, which you use with the sword, which is weird, but that's okay. The only thing is, no launching missiles, none of that, but meh, it's okay. It's a good commander class figure. He's really, really solid. Everything is ratcheted, all kinds of detail, and there's a lot going on in the back, but, what are you going to do? It's 3 dinosaurs all connected together. And he has the worst third mode ever, where somehow you take the 3 dinosaurs and slap them all together into a Magmasaurus, and it's stupid. It's stupid, but you can do it. But anyway, that's my haul for today. It was all of this came in last week, by the way. So it was a good week. It was
just in time.
Just in time for the show.
It's awesome. All right. Well, I think let's move on to the rest of the show.
We now return to the Transmissions Podcast.
And the rest of the show is the end of the show. So no convention news this week on the toy side. So thanks everyone for watching and listening. Thanks Dr. Pants for coming and showing us all your big bots.
Thank you.
And the small one.
That goes to a big bot, so it counts. Yeah. It counts.
And if you disagree with our pronunciation of Blokees or Kara, anything else, let us know. transmissionspodcast.com/feedback is where you can send us any and all feedback, and we appreciate it. And before we end the show, we also like to thank our Masterpiece Donatrions, who are the awesome people that donate at the highest level. So we want to thank you, John 4X11 Good, Demon Tech 82, and Steve C. And I think that is it. So we will see you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.